Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm a little early on my stream today, but saw hubby off to work and I have not been able to get back to sleep. So I'm like, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my stream early. So get that out of the way. And he's got a half a day today, so I'm just like anxiously waiting for him to get home. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play some Fortnite this morning. I don't like when it does that. Alright, so there's nothing I really need to do. I'm not gonna worry about those. Alright, let's go ahead and get into a game. I'm gonna just do some ranked, not ranked, some zero build. Do a couple matches. I hope everyone's week has been great. Sorry, I'm just replying to a friend while I sit here and wait for the matchmaking. Oof, taking a little bit longer. But yeah, I hope everyone's week's been doing good. Uh, it's been pretty good for a year. Aside from the dreariness, it's been just horrible. Well, I'm not gonna say horrible. I feel blessed every day. Don't get me wrong. I just like some sun during this time of year. And it's so just dark. And in Idaho, where I used to live there before moving here in 2019. We'd have winters. We'd get a lot of sun for the most part. So when I moved here, it was like completely different because I moved here in the summer. I moved here in July. So I was uh, I was not thinking that it would be really that much colder here. I had never been to Wisconsin before prior to, so I was like, yeah, it shouldn't be it shouldn't be that much colder. I mean, I lived in Idaho, and um, the funny thing is that I had the only like northern state I've ever lived in was Idaho and Colorado. And in Colorado, the place that I lived was Fort Morgan. So we didn't get a lot of what is this? I'm gonna go here. And we didn't get a lot of snow there. I mean, they called off school for just a couple of inches. So I I just wasn't so used to it. And then we moved to uh, Idaho, and I we moved to a place that got a little bit more snow. It was in a valley, so it wasn't like it wasn't too cold, too snowy. Not like living in the mountains. Like I really did not see that this was going to be behind mountainous ranges. There's a lot of people going here too. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. It's like an arena of sorts. It's like a lot of people. So I'm gonna go up here and then go to this thing. I just wanted to discover, and then I'm gonna go down here. Oh, it was a bad call, but I see these buildings and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go down here. This would be a good location. Oh, I'm so gonna die. Uh, uh. Woo! Now they can come after me. So yeah, I wasn't so used to the cold, and then I got used to. Ambush. Oh, sorry, I get sidetracked. I'm just like making my decisions. Oh, look at that. A suppressed submachine gun. Like, I'll take that for sure. Just give me some extra. I'll do this because shotgun's my last priority thing. My last thing. Just pick up all of these. Like, I hear another chest. It's up here. Okay, stairs. But yeah, I'm sorry. I guess like I said, I get sidetracked. Definitely have something going on with my brain. Ooh. Look at that. That's much better. So yeah, so as the story continues, I had I not lived in a really cold climate, and then in 2019, earlier I had met my hubby, and we had made this decision. Wait, what? Is it up on the roof? No. We made the decision that we were going to, I don't know. Oh. Are you serious? It's like right in there. Oh, there's a door, and I'm like, I missed the door. That's so sad. So we made the decision that we move in together because he had proposed to me. So he had proposed to me, like I would say like 2 weeks after we started dating. He had told me, he was like, you know, I'm gonna marry you. And I was like, okay. I didn't really take it too seriously. Oh, this is press. And yeah, I didn't take it too seriously because it's like we've only been dating for 2 weeks, so I absolutely loved, like, I was already head over heels for him. So it didn't there's someone like right there in the car. I mean, I need a shield. Is that a shield? So at that point, I was pretty okay with the idea. I know that we were still gonna, you know, date for a while, so before that would happen, but like he had already expressed, like he was like, yeah, I know, like I knew that I was gonna. He's like, I already knew I was gonna marry you. Like I want to because I love you. And I was like, okay, that's quick uh, to say, but the heart wants what the heart wants, and at that point in our relationship, while it was early, we both had these feelings that that's what we wanted. Sit still. Would you sit still? We both kind of had an idea that's what we wanted. We were dating we were dating for the long term. We weren't dating just for the fun of it. So, anyway, fast forward and uh, it's about 3 months in. I really need shields. It's about 3 months in, and it's June. Scope. I don't want to scope the assault rifle. So 3 months in, and he proposes to me. He knew what he wanted. He knew that I need a shield. Our shield's just not like, ugh. This is difficult. And he knew what he wanted, and so he proposed, and I said yes because I had I was. Oh, it's up here. I'm gonna just hit the roof. I need to hurry though, because I'm like really close. Nope. Alright, we'll just go. Like, I'm not too sure what's going on with the shield scenario here, but it's not good. It's just not good. So, I said yes. So we were engaged pretty early, and okay, it doesn't go nowhere. It's like I used the toilet. That's so funny. And at that point, we were kind of like figuring out what we're gonna do. Everyone kind of told us we were crazy. 3 months, is a short amount of time, and I like my family wasn't too keen on the idea of me being engaged so quickly, but it's like it felt right, and I felt this instantaneous like this is the right thing to do. This is right. I didn't expect them to understand. I didn't. And I didn't ask everybody to. Um, oh, it only counts one. Okay. Um, so I didn't expect everyone to just be like, oh yeah, it's good. So a couple of people were happy for me, and their biggest thing was like, if it makes you happy, follow your heart. And I appreciated the support. It felt nice to feel that because I wasn't getting that really from my family, you know. So we were talking about uh, like our living situations, and I lived in Idaho. It was such a rural location. Very like I lived 30 minutes from where I worked, and we didn't have a whole lot of factory jobs. So it was like, what's going to be the best scenario for us? I have like a plethora um, of skills that I can do, and I'm really capable of going in any fields. Honestly, I learn so fast. It's I don't like tooting my own horn, but um, I do have that ability to where I'm put in any situation and I am able to just like pick up, and I could just learn almost anything. And I've done that. I've gone from skill to skill. I'm trying to figure out like my place. And I love this. Sorry, I don't mean to get off topic, but the swamp is like one of my favorite locations. It reminds me of back home. You know, I grew up in Florida, and we go down the Everglades. So it was just like it's like look at here. What is that? I don't know what that noise was. Slurpy swamp. Oh. Oh, okay. This is shield. I'll sit in here for a little bit. Because I need shield. I wasn't aware that this is what that was. I do need to hurry though, so. There's 10 people left. I only got 2 eliminations. And yeah, my name's changed. No longer Frisky Kitten. We went with a couple of names. My hubby has changed his name to Dazed Cactus, and oh, there's someone on the road there. And then I changed my name to Dazed Kitten. Ah, should have just used my shotgun. Oh, he's got the soup dog one. Darn. Oh well, that's fine. I got like 10th or so, whatever. So anyway, um, we we were like kind of going back and forth on where it would be best to settle down, and you know if he was gonna come where I lived or if I was gonna go where he was. I had a really good job there. So I had a good job. I had been there for almost 6 years. Um, I was going to celebrate the 6th year, the year of 2019. That was my 6th year in November or October. Well, November, yeah. I think November 3rd was my work anniversary. So I was going to celebrate my 6th year there. I had a really decent amount of savings saved up. I had my plans, you know, before I met him that I was gonna get buy a house and I was gonna continue on my hobby of breeding, doing dog shows and stuff with my labs. I had put that aside when I met him because I was already teetering on the idea of retiring because of the just like the community in that area. I don't know what this is, but there's so many people that go there. I need to go to Dirty Docks now and get that, and then I'll have the entire map. So, we were on that thing, so we were trying to figure out like what was gonna happen, and we were like kind of picking like what we could do, and I was so um let's see if we have to jump. I think I have to jump pretty soon because we're not going anywhere near that location. I was like so like just eager to be with him. I wasn't really giving too much thought of everything, you know. It was just like one of us had to make sacrifices, and um, I knew that with him growing up here, because he has not really been outside of Wisconsin. I kind of want to go down there. He has not been outside of Wisconsin, aside from a short like day trip to some part of Illinois. So we were kind of making decisions on, you know, what we were gonna do, and it was decided that I was just gonna come and visit him. I was like, okay, well let's just go ahead and visit each other. I'll come over since I have that ability. you know, I've got all of my savings and I had the PTO and stuff of that at that time, um, like figured out. So, like I was like, I could do this. Let me come visit you, and then we'll go from there. So okay, so we kept making plans. In May, I decided to buy a plane ticket. The goal was that I would come over for a week, stay the week. We'd hang out and you know enjoy each other's company. I've never been here, so I'm just like a squirrel, and I'm like nowhere near the. I'm nowhere near. Um, this is. I need to really think of where I'm gonna go. Oh, good, they've got lines there. Okay. So, yeah, I make the plans. I make the plans. I get the plane ticket situated. I got the tickets to go there, and you're shooting, but like it sounds really close. And so I got the tickets all situated, and I was ready to go. And then it comes, like, we get quite closer and closer, and um, it gets to the point where it's like I don't really like. I don't really like. I was like, I don't know if I could do this. And we were like discussing each other's feelings, and it wasn't the fact that I didn't know I could do like visit him, because I definitely wanted to. It was the point that like I didn't know if I could go and come back. You know, I gotta hurry. I'm like nowhere near. I didn't know if I could go and then come back, because it's like I would miss you. Like I would miss you way too much. All right, we gotta get going. We gotta get going. I'm gonna die in this storm. Oh, I really don't have a lot of ammo, but that's okay. We'll go up here. This will take us to a good part of the way up here. I didn't really get to look. I don't know what that spaghetti thing is. This is what I'm gonna do. So that was kind of like the whole thing of why we decided to do the way that we did it. Like he had only really factory. That's what he liked to do. Like he liked factory work. I really didn't have a preferred. That's strange. I didn't have a preferred uh, like job skill. I was great at customer service. I can pretty much do any line of work with the proper training. Like I'm a fast learner. So I decided that let's just have me move to Wisconsin. I think it would be better. I wanted to get out of Idaho. I wanted to start getting away from family more and more. Um, as because as time went on, my older brother would be he was just like getting more and more aggressive and more hurtful, because he was going through, I guess, things with his fiance at the time, and he was taking it out on me because I was happy with my relationship, and I was doing well, and I was already like springboarding myself, making arrangements to actually do something, to put us together. Like I was already discussing the uprooting. You know, I wasn't fighting anybody on what we were gonna do. So that's what that's what I thought. And then so it was just getting increasingly more volatile there. I didn't appreciate the way that he treated me because he would like one of the occasions I was talking to my hubby on the mic. We were so we met when we were apart, so we weren't in the same state. Um, oh shoot, we got a thing coming. Um, so what we had to do is spend time video chatting, talking on the phone, and gaming together. That's how we met. That's what we enjoyed to do. So um, one day when I was talking on, I was playing with my hubby. Let's go. I'm just gonna go in here and get myself in trouble. Captain America shield. What? um, yeah, the Captain America shield is really caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I should probably go with the sniper, but that's okay. Um, so he was becoming increasingly hostile, and I didn't appreciate it. But this one day was like really bad. I was talking to Hubby. Sorry, I get distracted. And he just comes in flying off the handle. Now I hadn't been playing that all that much, and I wanted to spend time with him. Just a second. I am back. So sorry about the. I have to pick up. He was just calling me, letting me know that he got to work in time. Like, he got to work there safely. Someone started shooting me. Oof. Oh shit. No. Run away, I'm gonna die. I got 12. There's like 2 people shooting me. And then now they're shooting each other. Oh well, that was a good book. But I'm sorry about the quietness there. I have to take his phone calls, no matter what I'm doing. So, but yeah, so he was, my brother was getting unhinged, and he, at this particular day, I hadn't been playing very long, and I was talking to hubby, and my brother just comes out full on, attacking me, saying that I had to get off the console, and mind you, um, I don't mind, um, when but when I purchase something, I would like to use it. And the PlayStation 4s that we had at the time, this is before the PlayStation 5 had released. This is like years before. Um, so the PlayStation 4s, the ones that I had bought, I bought the one that was downstairs. It was I think it was a Call of Duty, um, the limited one, the Call of Duty one. I don't remember like which one specifically, but it was like black and orange. Sorry, I'm still having throat issues because of the weather. So, um, I had purchased that. I purchased the bundle, um, and then I was expecting to be able to play on this PlayStation. I was like, I purchased this. I would like to use it. And the only time I played, I was the one who worked. He did not work. He had all day to play before I got home. The only time I would log on is when everybody was asleep. So, um, I I had I only log on like super early because this is like he'd get off work at 6 a.m. um Central Time, which is here where I live now, which would be 4 o'clock. Oh my gosh, Pacific Standard Time. So I'm gonna go to Dirty Docs again, and the only time I'd log on is just so I could talk to him. So he would call me when he got off work, because I would wake up at 3:30, 3:30, depending, and I would be awake so I could talk to him. So he would call me right when he got off work at 6 o'clock his time, 4 my time, and we would talk, video chat or on the phone. And then we would talk as he was getting food because he, of course, came home so in like in the morning, so early, he'd want to eat his dinner before going to bed. So what he would do is he would talk to me on his way home. He worked 5 minutes away from home, so it wasn't too bad. And then um, he would talk to me through that 5 minutes, and then when he got home from work, he would um, he would talk to me while he was making his food. I'm getting ammo, but I'm not getting any. Oh, that's better than nothing. Oh, can't. I need shields. Um, so he'd call me, and again would talk, and he would he'd log on just for a little bit as he ate his food. So I would get like maybe 20 minutes with him in the morning. So 20 minutes with him, and then I really need shield in the morning, and then I would go to work. Oh, sniper rifle. Actually, I'll take the. I don't want that. Um. Ooh. I don't really use the. There we go. Um. There we go. That's better. So it wasn't like I had a whole lot of time in the morning with them. So the 20 minutes, and then I would, I really don't know. Oh, not having any luck with shields. So it was hard. And anyway, yeah, I'm getting distracted again. I would, so I'd have that morning time with him, say good morning and whatnot, and then I would go to work. Usually I worked. Where'd it go? Did they just like disappear? Oh, there they are. They didn't see me. So I would go to work, and then I'd come home. So he would have all this time. He didn't work. Um, he was home all the time. So he'd have all this time. I'd be at work 8 to 12 hours, depending on the day. And then I'd come home. I'd do any chores I had to do. And I lived at my parents. I lived with my parents at the time. Like we were like a family unit. I wasn't embarrassed. It worked out for us, you know. Um, so I would come home. I'd do the chores that needed to be done, and then I would uh, I would message. I'd message him and let him know that I was home. And he did work. You know, he worked thirds, so he didn't go to bed. He didn't go to work until 10 o'clock at night. And again, he only worked 5 minutes away, so he didn't have to really leave. Um, oh dear, he didn't really have to leave early. So I would message him when I got home, and I would be like, "Okay, I'm gonna log on. Are you gonna play?" And he'd log on and play with me, and that was our time together because we were away. And I would play for a couple hours with him. So now, if I'm only playing a couple hours, I was always under the impression that I would have those hours uninterrupted because he has all this time before I get off of work, and then all this time after I log off because I wasn't going to stay on because I had to get up early in the morning because I was always up early to you know wish him a good morning, talk to him before he went to bed, and before my day really started. So like it just seemed like a really unfair situation for him to start just, laying into me for no reason. It's not like I was taking up hours and hours of the PlayStation. I would play probably 3 hours maximum. So anyway, I was playing. I had been on for, I want to say at this point it was maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And who comes in and he's like, "Get off! I want to play. Um, I need to play with my girlfriends." This is before, I guess, he got engaged to her. I'm not sure. And I was like, "Well, I still have time to play. I'll let you know when I'm off." He's like, "No, you need to get off." And then he starts just getting irate. because I was standing my ground. I was like, no, I'm gonna play. I want to spend time with, with him. It's not fair. I've been working all day. I at least deserve a couple of hours playtime. He's like, no, get off. And then he starts calling me a bitch and um, laying into my now hubby. Goodness me. He like starts laying in. He's calling me names. He's being really, um, he's being really, really mean for no reason. Like I just told him that I wasn't gonna, get off. It's not fair. Um, so who is laying into me? He's calling me all these sorts of names, and so I go ahead and I'm like, no, you need to stop being an a-hole. And at this point, my my family I don't know how they are now. Honestly, I don't. But at this point in my life, like when the story I'm telling you, at that point, they weren't very nice. Um, like they didn't treat me with the same. They didn't treat me the same as my other siblings. So I was like, stop being such an a-hole. I was like, don't stop it. I was like, leave me alone. I'm gonna play, and then you can have it when I'm done. And then I get yelled at. I was like, I was told don't talk to him that way. Don't call him names. And I'm sitting here like, did you not hear what he was calling me? He was calling me all these names. He called me a bitch. Called me, all these names. He was going after. It's like he was going after he was my boyfriend at the time, and they didn't care. And I always felt ganged up on because like no one ever stopped to consider, oh, who's being really disrespectful to her for no reason. So who is saying all these things? And now, mind you, I had an audience. My hubby, um, I know hubby was did a single shot. Someone's got it. And they're dead. I need to be careful because I'm like on a hill. So, um, so he's calling me all these names, and I was on the mic with my now hubby, and he was listening to. He was listening to all this. He was listening to all this go on, right? He was listening to all this go on. And oh, it's a submachine gun. And he was hearing all the names and stuff that I was being called. So I was like, I hope that you enjoy this because you have an audience right now. And I don't really appreciate the way you're talking to me. He didn't really care. Didn't care whatsoever. It really didn't surprise me at all. What is that? Is that a... Yeah. Excuse me. I'll see if it's got shields over here. It's like out of the way. And it could be a trap because people do use those as traps. And there... Oh, there's someone there. So we'll sneaky, but right now, so they don't hear us. Strange. They could have heard me coming. I gotta get down there. So, I mean, it was like really hard for me because I always felt like nobody cared because they treat me so poorly. So I decided at that time that I wanted to definitely move out of Idaho. So I made the decision. I was like, you know what? I don't think that I'd be able to say, goodbye once I come and visit you. So how about, because originally it was supposed to be visit for a week in July and then move there permanently in October. That was going to be the plan. That would give me the time to situate the, all the finances, get all of my, all my stuff in order for the move. Because I had work and all that, and I was like, yeah, well, that will work. And then it was just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I was like, how about instead of me, just coming for a visit, how about I just stay? How about I just stay? I'll just stay. There's the rest of my health. And, that's how that happened. And I was just so, unprepared for, holy moly, sniper. He's got the same rifle I had. Look at that. I got knights. Again. Not paying attention. Oh well. So I was not prepared. The clothes I had were not, not Wisconsin winter appropriate. I, ended up moving here. I had one pair of jeans, because I didn't really wear pants. I had one pair of jeans. I didn't bring my coveralls because we used to hunt, so I had hunting coveralls that were nice and toasty. I would use those on days that got really cold, which were few and far between in Idaho, where I lived anyway. Not the colder parts like northern Idaho, but like in the area I was like midwestern, and it was in a valley, so it didn't get very cold. I mean, we got below zero a couple of times, but just barely. We never got like 10 below, etc. It was just like at zero, or maybe like -2 or 3, but that's about it. And we never got a lot of snow. The most we ever had one year was maybe like, and this was not normal. We typically 6 inches is about what we would get throughout the entire year. But the most we ever got was we had a couple of snowstorms hit, and one year we ended up getting like 2 feet of snow. That is completely abnormal. So I was able to use my hunting coveralls for that winter, and I bought snow boots, but I didn't bring any of that with me because I couldn't fit it. I flew over, so I only had my carry-on bag, and then my mom shipped over a box. But I had the rest of my stuff that I wanted to take. I didn't have much, I lived with my family. So anyway, I'm gonna go here. I got my stuff and I'm here and everything's starting to dandy because it's summer. And then my very first winter, as soon as winter hits, that my very first winter here, 30 below zero. I was not prepared. I was not prepared whatsoever. I didn't have any other equipment, so I had to be. I had to go and get some stuff, and his mom had some things left over from when his grandma passed away, and she was like, "Here, you know, let's go through these and see what we can find." So I was able to not have to purchase a lot of stuff. I just got handy downs, which is fine by me because his mom was so nice to me. She was like a second mama, and I definitely appreciated her thoughtfulness throughout the entire few years that I knew her. I was just like so blessed to be able to be welcomed in like to the family. You know, I've never had I never had someone who cared about me. Um, I am so out of. I need like really good weapons here now. Thank you. I'll take the burst because. And be careful because of this person. So downstairs or up here. I think they might be a good next door. These are definitely upstairs, but I don't know how to. I think there's a second level if these are like in the. Not more shields, so. I think they're outside. Gotcha. A harpoon gun. I'm like right on the thing, so I'm not too worried. There's like a lot of people here. So that was the whole thing with us, and this house is so strange. I don't hear any. It's like a haunted house. But yeah, I was not very well equipped here, so it's like the coldest location that I've ever lived in besides Colorado. Like it was cold in Colorado, but wasn't as cool as it is this year. And the place I lived is Fort Morgan. Fort Morgan is more of a it's like a haunted house. It seriously is. It was more of like a lower area. We got like I said, they closed school for like 3 inches of snow. It was pretty sad. I need to be careful coming out the front door. I'm gonna go ahead and get in a car and see what places I want to go. Well, maybe I'll just go on foot because I'm in the circle. If I get sniped, I get sniped. Like this right here is just like trap number 1. I already have pistols, so I'm good. Wait, what? Can you go underground? Oh yeah, that's definitely what I need. I need an SMG though, so I'm gonna do this. I need to use the SMG. More than the other ones. Like, how do you get underneath the ground? There's gotta be a way to get underneath. Yeah. Maybe here. No. What in the world? There's gotta be, like, some entrance to get down there. I don't know where, but there's definitely stuff underground. It's not up, there's nothing there. It is so strange. Not entirely sure. Unless it is that building, but I really don't know. See someone jumping over there. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to look into that. What is it called? Pleasant Park. Okay. So the Pleasant Park soccer field is where I want to. I'm gonna come over here because I see some gunfighting. If it's close enough, I'll engage. We'll see. I'll sit here and see if they'll come to me. Oh. I thought they're gonna sneak up on me. I don't think so. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Got 32 people. I've only gotten 2 eliminations. Like I don't know if I'm getting better at this game or if I'm getting worse. It is so funny. This is the farm thing, I think. Yeah, I landed here before. Oh, someone's just trying to shoot me with a sniper. Cover. They're gonna have to come after me. Woo! I'm not gonna give them that chance. Look at this. These are so cool. There's someone over here. Let's go and engage. I'm probably gonna end up, and there's like 3 people engaging here. There's some over there too. Yeah. Now let's get some cover and heal. %30 health. Oof, that was a close one. Okay. Reload everything. Okay. I need health packs just in case, but... I don't know if I want to pick up this. I guess I can because I don't have,
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god.
I like my, whatever this, rifle. Alright, so there's 13 people left. I'm in a really good area, but I am, vulnerable if I... Wait, what? That's so funny. Let's see here if I can get, you know, I'm pretty much full on everything, so... Harpoon gun. Ten people. I don't think I've ever like really gone into the houses here. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm like full on everything, so. It's really strange, like for the rifle, I had, there's a point I had like 200 rounds, and it said I had my maximum. I was like, what? That is insane. Check my stream while I've got time. 1 hour and 6 minutes. I think what I'll do is go ahead and I'll end it here. I'll go ahead and do my my daily Bible verse. I think I should be safe here. I don't think there's anyone that's going to be able to see me. I'll be able to hear him coming. So today is Deuteronomy 11:8. Observe therefore all the commandments I am giving you today, so that you may have the strength to go in and take over the land that you are crossing the Jordan to possess. And this right here is when the when they're out in the wilderness, you know, who is talking to them, saying that keep my commandments, keep my laws, and go forth and possess your inheritance. And that still stands today. It still stands today when you become a child of God. You still have your inheritance. So, oh, there's Halfpack. So, what it's saying is that when. Oh, there's someone coming. So, it is saying that when you become a child of God, you inherit the things that He promises you. And a lot of things, like I have to remember this myself when I have all these dreams, that I need to keep that faith and know that He has got all these great things already. Who knows exactly that is oof. He has all these great things He knows that you're gonna do because He's already seen your life. You just have to make the right choices. You know, He can't God is not able to determine your free will. He can't make you choose. He can't say, you know, this is the right way. You need to do it this way. This is how you get, you know, your this is how you get everlasting life, you know. And everlasting life is not, you know, what people think, you know, immortality and whatnot. It's not immortality at all. Um, but it is saying that I just put myself in a bad position following these markers because it could be just bots. Oh, they're there, right there. He's got an ally. You have a minute until they made the storms longer. So that's basically what it's saying is that, you know, go forth, you know, take possession of what I'm giving you. And what He's giving you is these great gifts. He gives you guys such great gifts. Um, for me, it's like He knows exactly what you need when you need it. And it may not seem that way. It may not seem that way at all. But trust me, like He's down here somewhere. Strange. There's still 4 people. Oh well. Go this way. Go back this way. many people left. There's 2 people. There's one right there. And the one's up over there. Great, so he's coming this way. I won't have anybody behind me. They're just giving themselves away. I thought I seen someone. Huh. I will go after this match. Ooh. In a house. Oh, shoot. With a rifle. Oh, he got a headshot. I thought I was moving enough. I should have known better. I should have just started shooting immediately. That's okay. Anyway, so that was the verse of the day. And, I know I didn't say too much about it, but, I had, I got into it a lot with the last verse of the day. I don't want it to get too heavy. Um, this is basically, again, saying that, it says to cross the Jordan to possess. So he is saying, when you when you go to God, when you let Jesus in, you are essentially you're crossing into that you're crossing in and over the Jordan. You're crossing the Jordan, figuratively speaking, to possess what He had said that we were going to inherit. And the best thing to do is not think of it as like materialistically, but everything that you get spiritually, everything that you get in the kingdom of heaven, to where you have peace, you have understanding, um, you start to grow in a way that you never thought that was possible, and you're able to step out. Like, here, an example would be that I used to feel with my emotions way too much. I let my emotions overrule everything. They overruled my logical thinking. They overruled how I would react. And when I was able to, like, when I started to walk with God, again, it just, everything kind of like clicked into place to where I'm able to, like I said in my last stream, I'm able to let my emotions, like, I'm able to feel my emotions. I embrace them. I let my body feel them. I let myself feel them. I don't react to them. I take a moment. I feel my feelings. I see where it's affecting me. Um, I see where it's affecting me. I see how it's affecting me and why. And then once I understand, I let those feelings go, and then I'm able to talk to them, whoever it is, logically. I'm able to talk to them, and I'm able to communicate with them, you know, like what they either did or said and how it made me feel, why it made me feel that way. And if it was like between me and hubby, for example, like yesterday we had a discussion. There was something that was done that I didn't. Um, he didn't. Of course, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He could be. He's got ADHD. His brain's usually all over the place sometimes. So, and he says things that seemingly are, he doesn't mean anything by it. He's saying something or doing something, and I'm perceiving it differently. And I used to react with emotion. I used to go and like cry and be like super like I would say a crybaby. Like I would be hurt and just like sobbing and it wouldn't be that big of a deal when I like really look back at it. I'm like, oh, that wasn't even that big of an issue. This is something that we could easily have just like taken care of. You know, it was a complete misunderstanding. And That's something that I'm learning too, because I've had two, like my brother, I have a younger brother who's disabled, and I was constantly, having to remind myself that the things that he says, I have to like think of it in a different way because he's not meaning it in any way. He's just, he doesn't know how else to say it, and it comes out wrong. So I have to, with him, be very open, and I have to ask questions. And I was failing to do that with my partner. I was failing to ask questions. I was failing to understand, because it would be he could be like, oh, no, 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 that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. And then he could, reiterate and be like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I understand. So anyway, so we had a discussion yesterday, and it was at a part where I would have gotten, the old me would have gotten like really defensive. I would have gotten really emotional. And yesterday I was like talking to him, and I was like, how I would be like really emotional before. And this time I was able to like communicate with you and understand better. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of him too. Of course, we always do that because he's come a long way as well. We both have. And I was just like thinking, like how my walk with God has really turned my outlook around. It's turned how I perceive things around. I don't have any of those feelings because he was like, it was something where I used to like really think bad about myself. And I was talking to him and I was like, it's not that I feel gross, but it's just like sometimes I think that I am gross to you. And he was like, no, that why? And I'm like, it's just, things in my mind, and I overthink a lot. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. So I was able to have that discussion with him, being completely level-headed. Whereas I would have gotten, sorry, woke up way too early this morning, and my eyes are not they're not awake. So I was able to have a discussion with him, and these are the things that are like the most valuable to me. It's not materialistic things. It's the things that going to God has been able to give internally. Um, Inside, I've been able to. I'm at peace. I don't have all of these worries like I used to. I don't have all these negative thoughts that I used to. I do struggle from time to time with the isolation, but that's to be expected when you're going through this. Um, the enemy is going to try and get in your head. Oh, it's so itchy. But like that is what he's really referring to is that you open yourself up to these gifts, and the gift is peace. It's the ability to be okay with who you are, to be at peace with the world around you. You don't let things bother you. Like things don't bother you. If someone comes out and says a snide remark, it's like like you're able to see that the snide remark is not a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of them, something that they don't like about themselves, and you're able to say, that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm sorry you feel that way, and you actually pray for that person because you understand that they're struggling, and them lashing out is the way that they're coping with everything that they're going on in there. It doesn't make it okay, but there's nothing that we can do. We can't pound it into their head and say this. Um, we can just pray that they're able to find the same peace that we are, and of course we can let them know, and if they're open, that hey, I understand the way that you're doing this for, and this is what helped me with all of the issues that I was dealing with, and how I'm able to be at peace is because of God, you know. And if they're not open to it, there's nothing that we can do. We can just inform and wish them well. So this verse here, again, it says, "Observe therefore all the commands I am giving you today, so that you may have the strength to go in, take over the land that you are crossing the Jordan to possess." So when when God gives us the commandments, and people think of it as, oh, it's hindrance, you're not going to slave. It's like, no. When you follow God's command, like when you are obedient, it actually gives you more freedom than you ever thought that you had. When you're in sin, that's where you're a slave, because it's an endless cycle. You repeat it. It's repeat after repeat, and it's hard to break out of. And that's where you get in that dark, depressive state, is because it's just sinless. It's just an endless cycle. And that's how a couple of years used to be for me. It was just like endless. It's just like, when is everything going to get better? And it wouldn't have, because I was in a state of sin, and it was just like a snowball effect, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And then once I stepped away, it felt like it was worse, but it's not. It's it's not worse. It's just like the enemy, when you get closer and closer to God, doesn't want you to get that. They don't want to see you elevate. So you're going to have these moments where you're getting attacked, but that's not it getting worse. That is you saying, okay, I'm on track. The enemy knows I'm on track, and it's trying to deviate my path. I'm not going to let it. But when you're in a perpetual state of sin, it's just like your life stays in this dark hole, and you can't climb out. It's because you keep putting yourself there, sitting, and after it's just like an endless cycle. So this helps you when you go to God, and it just helps you break out of that cycle, and you're able to find that peace, the strength that you possibly had forgotten that you had, or never knew you had. So that's my take on this here, is that you walk into that, you cross into the Jordan, and you're welcomed by this big vibrantness, the big vibrantness of life. It's just like an endless possibility, and things just go right for you, and it's not in the ways that you expect. So anyway, I should probably get going. It is 6:30. I am way too far on my stream. It's gone way too long. So I hope you guys have a great day. And have a great weekend. I don't do streams on the weekend. Tomorrow's Saturday is a Sabbath. It is a day to relax and just praise God. And Sunday will probably be a day of just chores in the house, because the weather is going to be atrocious. Um, so we'll see. I'm not too sure, but have a great weekend, and I'll be back here on Monday with another stream. I will probably be on Fortnite again. Didn't get any wins. It's okay. This is just for fun. And I love going on here and just playing, especially with the new map. Again, have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I'll be back on Monday for another stream. Remember, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate the support. I know I don't have really very many people right now. So it's a work in progress. So every time someone likes or subscribes, it does mean a lot to me, because this channel is just to be there for people to understand that they're not alone in the struggles that they have, and others have had the same, if not if similar, struggles, and that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So I just want that to be a good message for people, and also to enjoy the game. And I hear my voice is quite nice, so also hopefully that's calming. But yeah, I just want to thank you for watching, and like, share, subscribe, and have a great day.